Good morning, everybody. Okay, just back from Adelaide. I've been in the health system before, in a private health system ages ago. I've been in the public health system since being up in Manura. I've had to go back into that system, and I can tell you what I'm doing now is not challenging the system because they're full on with COVID, but I'm challenging how people are being treated. You're just a number. And anybody, and especially our mob, know that we are just a number. And this is our sociological issues that I'm going to be doing more YouTubes about. I've been asked by Sabine, a beautiful, you can get her and follow her on Facebook, my daughter. These are the strong matriarchal women that I'll be promoting. And I'll also be promoting the men that are by their side, that are promoting and knowing that the women have the knowing and believing. This is what this book's about. Wurra, knowing and believing. I now have to go on a bigger scale. My mum's elephant that I've carried around with me, she passed in 1995. The matriarch, the elephants grieve. When their mob are killed, they go back and they actually mourn. So anybody who doesn't know the matriarchal elephant, the memory that she's got where she knows where to go, where she leads the males. I'm not making this a male them against us. This is really important now, that the Wurra, the book that I've written, means knowing and believing. It was taken away from our women's business, our women's healing business, and taken over by the men who did the sorcery. Okay, that's written in the book. It's written down in Ngarrindjeri land. And Ngarrindjeri is just about so many clans that came under, Taplin put us under one umbrella. And it's like putting the Croatians with the Serbians. Now, you think about it. So, and I also want people to know that I am a Ngangkari, approved Ngangkari healer, which goes with my Wurra healing and the healing that I've done through the Western system. I am a two-way culture consultant. This is the proof, if anybody wants to see. There's a senior woman, Kanginy, okay, George. Anangu, she's a teacher, and teaches language, into the arts, and a healer herself. I actually had to do healing on her when I first met them both, introduced by their by Bronwyn, who was their interpreter. Sorry, got stuck. Interpreter. Now she had an operation on her elbow. Okay, so I went in and did my healing on her, and then something told me to go down to her Miwi, which I did. Then she started speaking in language to Bronwyn, and I thought, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And she said she's turned the kangaroo. Now that's why I have a connection with totems, because turning the kangaroo, that was her illness, and she knew that she wasn't on the right track, that she lost her way as a senior healer. And I travelled up to Tjukurpa to this meeting with them. And there's another story after that. But anyway, I just want you to know. And here's the husband, Mr. Murray George, senior lawman for the top of South Australia, Western Australia and Northern Territory. Now, was he asked to the Uluru Statement of the Heart of the Statement? No. That's the only reason why I don't follow that, because they don't get to the core. It's too hard. Okay, so I'm on this journey now. I'm challenging up the system. I'm looking at the publishers who some are scamming people that are writing books. It's like, hey, we're another reason we're very vulnerable. Yes, I've been tested and I've been tried, but don't get don't take it on too much. I'll give a lot of, what's the word? Thread. But once I get to that knot, you know, I will take people on. And this is why I'm starting up YouTube again. I've been asked. And so I'll be putting up, and women, I'll be getting women speakers in to bring on board, and their husbands that are with them. Bev from up north with Richard, they work as a couple. This is what's happening now. There's people from all over the world having to integrate. It's a hard journey. A lot aren't going to make it. 50% of the divine matches up that spiritual's putting together, but it's too hard. It's a big journey because you're challenging cultures, families, individuals are having to go through this. So it's not easy. So then we come into the forgiveness and humility, which relates to the ego, which a lot of people have to be looking at. So anyway, that's just what I'm about. So this is my first one back from town. So there's going to be some interesting things because things do come to me, and I know why now. That Spirit knows that I can deal with it, and I'll go in. I'll go in and get to the crux of whatever situation is. I've done it before in Families Essay, and I've done it over working in Sydney where I was taken to court and I represented myself. So I know, and I've had these skills, and I've suppressed them because I've been suppressed, but not anymore. So, okay, so hopefully women and men get in tune. I'll be setting this up in a proper manner, and then bringing certain cases to the board. Okay, thanks for listening. Okay, bye.